No, thank you. Can I have a large caramelicious iced with extra espresso, please? Yes, ma'am. All right. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Stop going to Starbucks. Go get yourself an iced caramelicious from Scooters. If there's one close by, just treat yourself. It's well worth it. Today is take 3 for the Pettigrew house. We tried 2 weeks ago, but due to time constraints, I had to do a different video instead. We tried last week, and right when we got there, they closed due to unexpected maintenance. I've already called. They are open today. They are giving tours. So I'm going to just, so delicious. I'm going to scoot on up over to the area. I decided, I started out, I put on the same shirt as everything as last time, just in case I reuse the same intro, but I've decided I'm just going to refilm everything from scratch. I'm going to do a new walk through the historic district from a little bit farther away, and I'm just going to redo it all from scratch. We'll see what goes down today, but I'm hoping that 3 weeks in, today is the day that we finally do the Pettigrew House video. So let me scoot on over to the historic district, and I'll be right back with you in a minute. All right, guys, we are back in the historic district. 2 weeks in a row we're here. This week we're going to get it done. I'm starting a little bit farther away than I did last time. I felt like I was getting there quicker than I expected last week, and because of that I was kind of trying to force and rush the things that I was saying, and I felt like it didn't really come out right. So it came out okay, but I think it could come out better. So I'm going to do it again from a little bit farther away, just so that I have more time to organize my thoughts. I've also prepared some notes this time so that I can help keep things organized. Usually I just hit record and start talking, and I'm pretty much going to still do that today, but at least in between those record buttons, I can have some notes to refer to. So I'm going to go ahead and redo the intro and get this thing going. I'll check in with you in a bit. Okay, so I have gone through the a portion of the historic district here in town. I've redone my introduction. I've done some background information about Richard Pettigrew, told what I know of his story. It's absolutely not perfect, but as I always say, the goal here is not perfection. The goal is just to be 1% better than you were in the last video, right? So it's good enough. I think it's pretty decent. We'll see how it goes. You never know till you get it edited, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'm about to do a little traffic. These are the challenges of creating content. You have to deal with this stuff. Such as right now, I'm going to film myself while also trying to keep an eye on this intersection so that I can get across safely. So I'm going to do a little speed walk down to the Pettigrew house, do some more information on the home from the outside, and I don't know, I think it's coming together okay. Like I say, you never know till you get into editing, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So I'm going to get back to the other video, and I will check in with you when I have a chance. Okay, expect the unexpected, guys. You always have to expect the unexpected. I went in to get signed up for the tour. They tell me that I am allowed to take photographs, but I'm not allowed to film, which seems very strange to me because there's no difference between the two, especially when there's no flash photography involved. I don't think it's the policy. I think it's more of that lady's personal thing. But anyway, there is a very nice tour guy here named Kevin, who during the pandemic, when the property wasn't open, took some footage to try to organize like a virtual tour, and he's allowing me to use that. Being the nonconformist, rule-breaking duck that I am, you better believe I'm going to try to get some secret shots here and there for my own anyway, because I'm not going to let someone tell me I can't film when there's no practical reason not to. I don't mean to violate the rules, but if it's a senseless rule, victimless crime, I'm going to go for it. I might try to get some shots. I might just use what Kevin has. We'll see what we've got going. All right. Whew. I keep forgetting to do my damn backstage stuff. I'm trying to do behind the scenes here at the same time, but they keep throwing me for loops on this video. I'm still shocked that they would not let me film inside. I ain't gonna lie, I took some extra clips. They've given me permission to use other clips that they filmed. So the thing with that is if I switch from my clips to their clips, the video quality is not going to be the same. The light's not going to be the same. The color's not going to be the same. So it's going to stand out, and I have to think of a way to explain this in my video without seeming like an idiot that I went out to make a video at a place that they won't let me film at. But I'm just going to say what it is and leave it at that. I don't know. So I'm going to consider this a wrap. This is 3 weeks in a row I tried to make the video at this place. I finally get in and they throw me a hang up. So I'm just going to take what I got, leave it at that. Be done with the Pettigrew house. I'm so tired of saying those words anyway. Pettigrew house. They should be a drinking game. I've said it so many times the last 3 weeks. So I'm just going to walk around the neighborhood here a little bit, try to get some more shots of houses, slowly make my way back to where I parked. But I want to get some more shots of old houses just to have around as B-roll. I may or may not use them in the video. I don't know. But I'm going to do that. And then after that, I'm going to get started on a bonus video because I'm 2 weeks behind on planting my garden. It's been 2 weeks since I did the garden video and I ain't been back there yet. And I bet I'm the only person to not plant a garden. So I'm going to try to go to the greenhouse today, get the tomatoes that I need, take some B-roll shots of the greenhouse. Then tomorrow, I'm going to go out and plant the garden, and I'm going to try to film a bonus video of that to go up on the channel for Saturday. I've thought about it, and I want my Wednesday video drop to stay consistent with historical related things. And anything else that I do outside of that, I will put those videos out on Saturday. So I need to try to get some garden related stuff going. Tomorrow's really the only day I have to do it. Hopefully it's not raining tomorrow because it's starting to cloud up now. Maybe I should just go ahead and go out now. I don't know. But I'm going to get my way over to the greenhouse, take some B-roll, buy my tomatoes, get them home, then regroup and figure this out because they really threw me for a loop by not allowing me to film. I know I said it repeatedly in last week's video related to the Pettigrew house. I kept saying expect the unexpected, expect the unexpected. And I didn't expect the unexpected, and it's something that I should have been expecting. So anyway, I'm going to clip this here. I'm going to give you a quick shot of where I'm at because it's absolutely beautiful. And then I'll clip this. I don't know if I will include anything from the greenhouse or not, but that's my next stop is to get to the greenhouse and get some B-roll for the other video. All right, so it's actually now 2 days later. I started out yesterday to go do the garden, and I was just going to wrap this up at the same time, but it was incredibly windy, and I was afraid that if I went out and did anything in the garden, it was just going to get damaged. I decided to give the wind time to die down and to carry that over into today, which I have done. I really needed that time for editing anyway, because this thing was a monster to edit. It took me literally all night. I'm surprised that I even got the video up in time. They gave me about 25 minutes of footage to work with. And by the time I clipped it and got the stuff that I wanted to use to work with, I had about 12 minutes of footage to work with. But then I had to lay it out with voiceover to narrate what everything was. And some of those voiceovers I got right off the bat the first try. Some of them I had to retake them 3 or 4 times to keep shortening and condensing what I was saying so that it would fit into the space I had available. Another problem with working with someone else's stuff, you're limited to what they provide you with. You can't just expand on it and comment like I normally do. So to do all of that, to clip it, edit it, do the voiceover and all of that, no lie, took me 9 hours just for that 12-minute portion of the video. It wasn't even the whole video. It wasn't even half of it. It was almost half. 9 hours just for that part. It was incredibly tedious. You guys who do that, I don't know how you do it. I tip my hat to you. I hope that it is a very long time before I have to do any type of thing like that again as far as editing. But the good news is that it was my very first voiceover and I got it done. And the better news is that I am really happy with how the Pettigrew Home video turned out at the end. It's already up now. Today is Wednesday. It's after 1, so the video is up. If you're interested in seeing it to see how it turned out, that's on the Quackers World channel, and I will leave a link in the pinned comment in the description if you want to check it out. But the video, it honestly turned out pretty good. And I was so distracted by them denying me access to video. I was so distracted that I forgot to take a thumbnail photo, because that was one of the things I wanted to improve on. I always just do a random screen grab for my thumbnails, and I wanted to make a conscious effort to make better ones in hopes that my click-through rate would improve. Right now it's at about 1.9% on that channel, which is very low. I need to get that number up. So better thumbnails. I think the titles are good, but I think better thumbnails is what is needed. So I wanted to work on that. I got distracted. I forgot. Once again, I had to take a screen grab out of the video, but just by pure luck, I got a really good one. A really good one. I think it's my best thumbnail so far. Hopefully it gets a slightly higher click-through rate. The other thing, though, that made this take incredibly long was I finished all the editing. It took just over 2 hours, maybe like 2 hours and 10 minutes to render the video. Then I had to upload the video, and I did the title, the description, the tags, etc., etc. And it was all done. It was uploaded, it was processed, and it was in the process of doing the checks for copyright and community standards. It was in the final stage before I could schedule it. But while it's in that process, I like to go ahead and add my end screen and my cards. Anytime in one of my videos I reference a different video, I want to put up a card at that point to link to the video that I mentioned, just in case someone wants to see it, they have easy access. And so in order to do the cards, I had to watch the video through to get the right timestamps for when I mentioned these things. And as I was watching the video, I noticed a spot that in the very end frame, this is pure vanity, pure vanity. In the very end frame, I just didn't like my facial expression, and it was going to bug me to be in there. So I went back and re-edited the video just to change that end frame. Like literally less than 1 second of the video, like a 1/10 of 1 second change. Spent another 2 hours to render it, deleted everything off of YouTube, and redid it all from scratch. And it was for real like 5 o'clock this morning when I finished, and I got a 1 p.m. drop time. So got it done just under the gun. Unnecessarily did it twice, and plus the voiceover editing was just incredibly painstaking. But I'm happy with the results. I hope you go check it out. Anyway, I'm at the garden. I'm going to do that video next, just to show the planting of the garden. And now that I'm back here and I see how much work other people have done in the last couple of weeks, I feel incredibly underprepared and overwhelmed. And there's a couple of people over there working. The sun is beating down really hot right now, so I'm giving it a chance to get into more of a resting phase. And then I'm going to go over and do that garden video. So no backstage to that. This is just a simple bonus video to go up on Saturday. But next week's video, the outlaw video, should be a really good one, and I will try to make a better behind the scenes for that and try to show, like, it's still the commentary, but more behind the scenes stuff if I can. It's hard to do. I'm one person filming myself. So anyway, I'll check back with you guys next week. I love you all. Quackers out.